A monstrous, trans-dimensional ancient one tears through reality. The only course you can take as fearless investigators is to somehow hold back that horde long enough to reverse the summoning in Arkham Horror Final Hour. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Arkham Horror Final Hour is a fully co-op 1 to 5 player game that takes about an hour to play. It's published by Fantasy Flight Games, and they sent us this copy to review. You'll set up the game with gate locations, monsters, and your investigators at their ritual location. You'll also place out clue tokens face down on the board, and 2 of them are placed at the bottom of the board. You'll choose one of the ancient ones to play. Cthulhu is recommended for your first play. Players get a deck of cards that match their player standees and then are randomly dealt 4 priority cards that they put into their hand. You'll also distribute health tokens and create a supply of the other items. The game is played over 8 rounds or less, and each round has an action phase and an ancient one phase. During the action phase, in player order, you'll draw the top card from your deck and then play it face down, and then a priority card face up on top of it. Once all players play their cards, then you resolve them from lowest number to highest. The first 2 resolve the top action, and the second 2 will resolve the bottom action. It's important to note that there should be no table talk when players are playing their cards. The only information you can see is the numbers that players are playing on those cards. Many of the top actions will let you destroy monsters, put up seal tokens, and things like that. Many of the bottom actions will activate monsters in given areas, but also allow the players to investigate that location, which is super important to winning the game. After everyone has resolved their card, then you move to the Ancient One phase. You'll count up the number of eyes on the priority cards played that round and check the Ancient One card to see what happens. Like if there were 2 eyes total, you would activate all the deep ones and then spawn 2 more. Then you reveal a gate and place it on the matching location and then spawn that many monsters there depending on the number of gate tokens present. You'll lose the game if the ritual location is filled and another monster or damage token needs to be placed there, or if one investigator has no health left. You'd win if you reverse the ritual. Each player commits 3 priority cards, and if the symbols equal or exceed twice the number of investigators of the matching clue symbols at the bottom of the board, then you all win. I think this game has a good flow to it. I think you're used to this in these Arkham Horror co-op games where you as active players take a turn and then the game takes a turn. The monster movements are pretty interesting, with the blue ones moving on the blue lines and the red monsters moving on the red lines. So you can sort of see where certain monsters might be ending up. The game has good balance and the good decision making as players are making choices and weighing their options on what monsters to go after and kill and what clues to uncover, because not all those clues are those shapes that you're looking for. Some of them are keys. If you reveal that, then you get an item card that can really help you progress in the game with different actions. The game is definitely thematic as you're working together to fight the monsters and find the clues, and there's good replayability. I think the variability of this game comes in with the different ancient ones that you decide to play with each game. 3 different ones come in the game, and they'll damage locations, make investigators lose health, and even hunt. And the backs of all the cards show how you set up that specific monster. There's a handy quick reference guide on the back of the rulebook, which is very nice, but I think after one play, you might not even need it. The art and illustrations will look familiar if you played any other Arkham game from Fantasy Flight Games with the different characters and monsters. I think I put the difficulty level of this game on the same level as Elder Sign, one of the least complex type of Arkham games out there right now. So if you enjoy co-op games, if you like the Lovecraftian theme that this brings, then definitely check out Arkham Horror Final Hour from Fantasy Flight Games at your friendly local game store, and we would love for you to subscribe to Tantrum House.